Hi, welcome to Curated Temperance Messages. These messages are specially curated to help you break out of perceived limitations, so I hope these messages suit you well. I'm excited, so I'm kind of skipping around a little bit. This energy, like I just want to say in general, I am excited. So my energy right now is very hyper, but I did get up here to do the Earth sign energy forecast for Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, okay? I am very hyper right now. I ain't even gonna hold y'all up. But I'm so glad I made it up here. So if you like any of this content, please like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out. So let's see what's going on for my earth signs, okay? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. See what's going on. We got divinely guided. Trust the wisdom of the universe and remain open to receive guidance as you journey through life's mysteries. Divinely guided earth signs. Okay, embrace potential. Explore an abundance of opportunities with an open mind. Answers reveal limitless horizons for your journey. Serene haven. Embrace tranquility as your refuge, where serenity blossoms and peace enfolds your being. And then left off here, we have feather of hope. Grasp the feather of hope and grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and an uplift future. I'm excited, okay? I don't know why I'm excited, but I'm just excited right now, okay? So I don't know if that resonates for you, earth signs, in this energy forecast. Maybe it's like nervousness that's kind of being cloaked off because it's really excitement, okay? If you've been feeling nervous or anxious or like anxiety prone, it's like excitement about the future, like what's gonna come for the future, or how are things gonna go, or what are the plans, stuff like that, okay? So that, yeah, honey, okay? We're not gonna let everything slide. So I do want to get these out to see what's at the top of the deck here for this. Okay. So, okay. The Alchemist, balance, invention, destruction. Divinely guided, okay. Wow, this is crazy. Okay. So there was something to learn here, I see, with you earth signs. Maybe learning balance and reciprocation. This is more so for yourself, like for your evolution even. Possibly even learning about your strength and your power. I feel like it's one of those things where it's always been within you. Maybe you've just had to spend a lot more time focusing on yourself, especially if you are the type of person to read the room and kind of adjust to other people's needs. As I was channeling before I got up here, like an energy of absorbing people's codependencies or like adapting to the environment just to create fairness, all right? Maybe that's something that no longer serves you here. Oh, look at that. Okay. That's something that no longer serves you. There's something about going off to bring something. Someone could be bringing you something, okay? It seems like stepping out of your comfort zone is bringing about a feeling of rebellion, but it's not rebellion though. It's like what has always been destined here. Maybe even too, because there could have been people that were hoping that you stayed a certain way based on their calculations of who you should be. So this is kind of like comfortably disappointing people, or kind of coming out of this expectation of others, okay? I just heard let me live. So there's something very significant about growing through the concrete even. For some of you, this could be about relationships here. This could even be growing a relationship, or growing through a relationship, and possibly even rekindling a relationship, whatever that looks like for you. Like being transparent about what you need, what you want, what's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? This almost feels like mirroring energy of like an example, like following a leader even, okay? Like follow the leader type of thing, or like empathing in someone's footsteps. Like maybe someone is like trusting. Someone is like trusting some form of advice. It could be like guidance type of advice. It could be like from a distance even, where like someone is watching someone because they want, it's like they could want certain characteristics, or they admire to be a certain type of way because it's helping for them to explore themselves more. And kind of like that rebellion type of nature, it's kind of like a maturing thing, going from a budding phase to a maturation, okay? Where nobody's able to box you in because you're showing up for yourself more, okay? So this is very different here, okay? Yeah, there could be something going on about somebody's finances or the hard work that someone put in here. It could be you or whatever this energy is here, okay? And heavy on what I was saying, like communicating and being vulnerable. What's gonna work for you, what isn't gonna work for you. Speak up, act like what you are, okay? There's something about acting the part here as well. This is like maybe like a energy here where one's discernment is strengthening even, okay? Strengthening of a discernment here. This would even be like, this is so cool here. Like, what is going on, earth signs? Because it's like maybe a lot of things are happening fast paced, and it's not a matter of like trying to keep up. It's a matter of living the part, being the part, acting the part, because you match it even, okay? You match something. Like, you don't have to convince yourself even, all right? And I don't know, because I feel like here too is kind of like, if you keep going off of other people's expectations, it does a disservice to you even, because it's like people are not taking their time to really learn you or understand you. You have to kind of slap it in their face like what it is for real. Okay. Okay. Very self-aware, very discerning here. Yeah. Oh, wow. For some of you here, this is about a curfew or like a expectation. Because it's like giving, because somebody is not sorry for the way that they viewed something or the way that they view you. And I keep wanting to say this word, doing a disservice. There's divine guidance going on here for you earth signs. There's like something in every sign. In the other signs, there was like divine intervention, narration. This is divine guidance. Okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so there could be something very significant about a water sign and a fire sign. Maybe this could have been a connection. This could even be you, okay? Take it wherever it resonates. But there could be something about a connection here. Or like somebody's not sorry about the way something went for real. Or they weren't being considerate even. And so it like created this mess here. That somebody could be delegating over what someone is loyal to here to make something look a certain way. I feel like for you, you could see right through something, because it was kind of like this expectation of something here, because somebody even could have caught themselves trying to act as though they were the divine guidance to lead you somewhere, or to lead a structure or a relationship with something. And like what this is here is like it could have turned very dark, negative. It was like a negative influence. Somebody is very negative, or they're very condescending, vindictive here, okay? And it's like if it was supposed to stop you from seeing who they truly are, maybe they were preying on the fact that you weren't mature or wise enough even. I don't know. It's like your childlike nature really confuses people, especially if you don't speak up or if you don't let people know what something is. Like they could miscomprehend your childlike nature for you being like totally naive or kind of inexperienced even, okay? So that's something here. That could be something that you're stepping out of, something you're evolving away from, because it could have caused like some type of confusions or something of the nature, okay? But I see here somebody could have been expecting something, or they were coming off of a false promise. Maybe they even promised you something and they were trying to live by that, but it was like outdated. All right, earth sign. Something is outdated about the way somebody was going about something here. And what I see here is like, so this wolf here and this sword is like crackling here, okay? It's like, oh, so this should be in the reverse even. Somebody was unloyal to something. What in the world? Somebody was unloyal in some way, shape, or form to you. And you disapproved of it even, because you saw where it was leading. Like you may have saw what somebody really was after. Even if you were being used as a pawn in a situation, I would say, just so they could get to something here. But there's something about somebody's mindset. Somebody has like a lack mentality or something, and you could notice that, or you saw that. Okay, and it could have changed your judgment about them. So you possibly turned your back and took a different route to something here. Because I don't know why this feels, oh, it says grasp the feather of hope. Literally, like you could have been a pawn. Somebody could have been trying to hang on to your energy in some way as a form of like retribution for themselves. This is so weird, okay? This is so weird. It says seek truth in the back and roots of stability. I'm telling you, earth signs, this is so weird. People trying to hang on to who you used to be and stuff like that because it's comforting to them, but it's so selfish and like weird. And then like it could have stagnated some type of news or something about a new journey. Somebody didn't get notified about a new journey or a new beginning taking place, or like you could have even had to keep it away from someone that was kind of rummaging around, snooping for information. This is crazy. Yeah, somebody's asleep. What in the world? They have a lack mentality. They are asleep and they're not on a new journey. Earth signs, I don't know what this is. This could be a parent. This could be a parent that was masquerading their competition with you and your upbringing, or maybe, yeah, masquerading their competition with you. This could have actually attracted like other energies that were competitive, egotistical, like dark in some type of way. This kind of gives like dark feminine or dark masculinity being activated here, because it's like some type of poor quality traits about something. That somebody was thinking that they were doing something in a very articulate manner, and that's not what it was, because they refused to see why. It's like they refuse to see why something went a certain way. Like the spirit guides led somebody on up out the door here. Yeah, put that right there. That's where that goes. You know, I'm trying to like, yeah, it's almost like they were trying to fit themselves somewhere where they didn't belong. Ooh. Oh. There are secrets coming out about this. Oh. Secrets coming out about this. Yeah, somebody's not sorry about the way something ended. Like they were just kind of expecting. I'm in my preview, I'm seeing someone expecting for you to just come back or come home, like whatever the situation is for you. Like they're expecting for you to come back because they have this sense of entitlement. They're expecting for things to just fall in their lap because of their sense of entitlement. But it exposed some type of outdated stuff that was going on with them. They had been wearing a mask and kind of parading around in this darkness, trying to hide it from you or trying to hold themselves together, and you saw through the facade, earth signs. Okay, Spirit, let's see. We have a breakthrough up here. Yeah, there are secrets. There are secrets coming out. It could be secrets coming out about somebody's life. Maybe somebody tried to get away with not telling you everything. Wow. Yeah. Heavy on the connection with Spirit, earth signs. Let your connection with Spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. You're being divinely guided about some stuff, about some things. Yeah. What in the world? Somebody is hiding that they didn't put no effort into something, but had some type of... This is just sucking all the excitement out of me, earth signs. Okay. Let's calm down. Let's take a time out, please. Okay. They didn't put no effort into something, but they were expecting something to be a certain way here. And what I see here is that you could have been like a stepping stone that... So like you more so played a part of just divinely orchestrating some form of, for lack of better terms, you were a divine orchestration, a spirit guide, I would even say. Like maybe you're very healing and empathic as well. And so if someone was trying to use you as a pivot and kind of use that as the pivot for something here, it's like this secret had been coming out about how they had not been doing the work on themselves, or they haven't been doing anything really. They were just, yeah, I would say like using you as a cover-up. Using you as a cover-up, or kind of taking away from you before you could even like gather the confidence to... Because I would say this would be a cord of empathy that you cut, or that you saw the root of the problem, and it was like a cord of empathy to cut. I said this in the last energy forecast for the air signs. Humanizing people. You're not seeing them from whatever label that they tried to portray here. You're seeing them for who they are and what their actions are here. And so if they were thinking they were hiding something from you, Spirit is like bringing you a lot of discerning communication and guidance here. And possibly because you were always meant to have these types of information. And yeah, okay, empathy. So they don't have the same empathy for you that you have for them. Whoever this is to you, it feels more like a motherly type of energy. It could be someone in a distorted feminine, like a masculine even, but it's giving heavy motherly type energy. Maybe someone didn't grow up with the right mom or the right motherhood even, and something's coming from like, wow. Yeah, like they're really, this is so tough because, so it's like destined for something to be a certain way, except for It doesn't have anything to do with you, earth signs. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it don't have nothing to do with you bringing balance to things or creating a pillar with this person. Like, is that what this is supposed to be? Like, you're being forced to create a pillar for something, for somebody to just continue to be lazy or something? Because that's not working out. Like, Spirit is not allowing that. You probably feel like you've been, ooh, yeah. You probably feel like you've been somewhere longer than what you expected here. And it's because you know that you're not going to be there for long. So somebody could be trying to make some type of permanent decisions with you around. And that's not baby, that's not what's finna be going on, honey. I'm telling you. It says charge ahead, embrace courage and determination, forging your path with confidence and readiness to overcome obstacles. Yeah. There's something about future-based planning here. You know your next destination. So I could be speaking in the present and I could be speaking in the past. Okay? Because this middle column is divine guidance. In the past, you knew where your next destination was going to be. In the past, you've always known where you were going to land. And you've always known that you weren't going to be there for long because you're riding with spirit. Okay, earth signs? Now, if we're talking about present time or future-based, you still know that you're not going to be somewhere for long because there is guidance taking place over your life here, even like an anointing over you here. But it's like while you are kind of occupying a space, you're seeing how people have this pillar of expectation that they can kind of just boss you around, or like your life is going to be a certain way because they're going to try to do something to like just throw you in the middle of something. And I'm telling you, Spirit is not riding with that. Not at all, earth signs. That's not the truth. Spirit is not riding with that. I'm telling you, honey. I'm telling you. Whoa. Yeah. For some of you, this could be childhood trauma. Doesn't have to be, but it could be some form of trauma or some form of experiences, even a collection of experiences that would have made it out like you returned back to somewhere that you already tried to move on from. And so it would make it look like you're unhealed or you didn't get the memo the first time, but that's not what this is at all. I'm telling you, honey, that's not what it is at all. There's something bigger around that, okay? And with this could even be like generational curse breaking, cycle breaking, or gaining your strength back from these connections, environments, and expectations here. That goes back to that rebellion type of energy, okay? Kind of showing up and, you know, showing out for what something really is here, okay? Yeah, this is crazy. Because somebody needs saving, but they're not saving themselves. It was like this run here where you were supposed to come in and save the day or save everybody. Okay? Save everybody. But no, it's like, okay, so chosen ones, earth signs, chosen ones, you are not here to save anybody. That's the truth. You're not here to save anybody. If Spirit sends you somewhere or puts you in a certain position, it's literally called a pivot, rest, regenerate. Rest, regenerate. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can't just get slapped into an environment and be put straight to work like that, like you're just part of something that's going on. Like, and I feel like that's an issue too that you probably notice. Like, why are people like, what is going on? So that also may contribute to you suppressing yourself so that people could like try to fumble your childlike nature. Okay, because you're really an old soul. But your childlike essence is always targeted here because people try to calculate it with some form of misconception. that you are immature, or you are the one that needs to do the inner work, and all along it be them. They be playing too much, honey. Really be playing too much out here. Okay, earth signs, this is very interesting. So your grounding energy here is not grounding anyone. Somebody's in a dark night of the soul, a shadow. Somebody could be in their south node living, outdated living, outdated mindset. And I say over here, somebody has, yeah, lack mindset. Okay. We got it. Well, earth signs. Yeah, inheritance correction. Ooh. All right. Yeah, rest, regenerate. Focus on self-love, cultivate awareness. It's kind of like you're meant to dominate whatever these energies are of what's taking place, because at a point in time, maybe these things took from you and left you feeling resourceless, powerless, at a disadvantaged disposition. So it's like, that's why spirit will send you somewhere that you already was before, because you are reclaiming your power and your renewal, your remembrance. Okay, so when I say whatever this is, because this could even been about going back to an old job, like in that context of being divinely guided, it's always going to be about restoration. Okay, restoration. Okay, somebody is totally protecting themselves in a situation here because they are feeling entitled that you are doing something for them, and they can just kind of sit and like, yeah, I don't like this. Yeah. Give me that back. You are learning to put up boundaries and everything here. And they're being stubborn, want to be stubborn. Somebody is pathless even. It's like they don't know what to do without you. Really, they don't know what to do without you. There are some type of setbacks going on behind the scenes with the community, a family, or a structure, okay? Because somebody is not who they claim to be. They could have falsified or lied about something to gain something in a very dishonest way. And it's like all of that is being unraveled. And you know, these blind mice up here, they could be going through incremental losses over time even. And it's happening around you, because it's like whatever they were doing to try to keep something a certain way here, it's like they now they're in a dark shadow here. Ooh, the waker. You're aware of this. It's something about perfectionism, burnout here for you. Yeah, because you are not here to take over other people's laziness. Like, what in the world? This is crazy, because they were getting all their strength and energy from you. And that could be what you are awakening to. You're awakening to the fact that everywhere you go, every environment, you create a grounded structure. Whatever you have in you is what you know your outside environments need. And at a point in time, maybe you understood that and thought that you could use that to get around in life, but you've had to slow down because it was not spiritually healthy for you, okay? Yeah. Okay. This is very interesting here. Somebody is very lost here, trying to like even match certain energies of things. Yeah, honey, I'm even just done talking about it. I'm just done. I'm just done. I'm done. And if this is also about a relationship here, yeah, because this is about so many different things here. You've drew your energy back a lot and you have your boundaries up. And this is what is going on to help you gain wisdom as these secrets are coming out. The more boundaries you put up, the more secrets are coming out, because the truth of the matter is that you were never supposed to be able to see through the dysfunction of anything. Ooh. Yeah, let's get this off here. All right, Earth signs. That is your energy check-in, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this, okay? And I will see you guys next time. Later, babes.